Welcome back to ciLiving. The Danville Symphony Orchestra started in 1967 and has grown into an important resource for musicians and the greater community. The orchestra is sponsoring today's segment to tell you more about their upcoming season. Joining me now is Executive Director Kay Welch. Thank you so much for being here.
Happy to be here.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the Danville Symphony Orchestra.
Well, we have a relatively new Maestro Matthew Sheppard. We went through a process of bringing him on a couple of years ago when our former director retired. So, and we've been around, like you said, since 1967. So we have professional musicians coming in from all over the area, and it's a real privilege for Danville, especially because Danville's a small place. You know, we've only got about maybe 29,000. So it's really a jewel.
And you perform in the same auditorium, but you kind of have a season, so there's tickets that you can get for the whole season, right? Can you talk a little bit about the ticketing process and sort of when your concerts are?
Yes, so opening night is September 27th. That concert is called Origin Stories, and it's about musical beginnings, so different types of musical beginnings. The first piece featured on that concert, is the overture from the opera The Barber of Seville. And whether you know it or not, you probably don't know it by name, but I bet you heard it on Bugs Bunny when you were a kid.
Oh, sure.
Okay, and that is, for a lot of folks, their first introduction to classical music. So some other interesting things
They didn't even realize that they were getting a taste of culture through their Saturday morning cartoons. I love that.
That's exactly right.
And then in addition to the concerts, you also have sort of events throughout the year. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Spooktacular and the Nutcracker and all the things you have coming up?
So the Spooktacular is actually a separate event. You can buy it with your season tickets, or you don't have to. But the special thing about the Spooktacular is that the orchestra students from the Danville High School participate right alongside our professional musicians. And that is just an invaluable educational experience for them. It's really wonderful. We did it for the first time last year. It went over great, so we decided to keep that annually. And then, of course, Nutcracker, we do that every so many years. You know, everybody knows Nutcracker. It's a very beloved piece. And in fact, for me, when I first took the job as executive director, I was on the job for about 2 weeks, and they did Nutcracker back in December of '22. So my head was absolutely spinning. But I remember how beautiful it was and how gorgeous the orchestra sounded. And I was so proud to be a part of it. It really is a beautiful Christmas tradition.
It really is, and I feel like it's such a wonderful thing that you're able to incorporate the community and incorporate kids from the high school, because I had the opportunity on ciLiving to go to Danville High School and see some of their trades programs, see that gorgeous auditorium where you do the performances. That's amazing that you're able to have that collaboration and sort of bring the whole Danville community together.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing that information and for sponsoring today's segment.